G'day guys and welcome back to the JFBS SuperCoach channel. And today we're going to go through the Week 13 review, Week 14 preview in today's video for NBA SuperCoach. Now, as you can see, went down 1,500 in the week rank compared to last week. Top 5%, which isn't too great. Score of 1-1-1-4. Don't know how to feel about it. I feel like I said this every week, but we could have done better. We definitely could have done better, but that's okay because I really don't care because I still went up 88 spots in the season rank, which, look, I wish it was a bit better, but at the end of the day, I can't complain. If the green arrow is going up, I don't think I should be really complaining. I've gone down in rank in a few weeks. Can't remember it happening, but yeah. And I think my team value went up 2 mil, so even happier days there. Let's have a look at the team performance. I might be a bit quicker than usual because I think at the time I'm recording this, I'm doing something tonight I'm leaving in about half an hour, and I'm already wasted 5 minutes of my life because I tried to record the video, but it just stuffed up, so that's okay. Hopefully it doesn't stuff up now, but Luka, 132 over 3 games. Very, very good. I could not have been happier. To all the people that traded him last week, holy bad luck. 52, 37, 43. Tyrese Maxey, 126 over 4 games. Definitely take that. He did have a 16 against Phoenix, so he could have actually done a lot better, but look, you can't complain at the end of the day. Ryan Nembhard with a 16. This rate, him and the bench are just filler spots. There's no point. I just think cash generation for me has just been super unlucky. 7, 7, and 2. Jamal Murray only played 2 games because he got injured in the second game. He keeps getting these small injuries that take him out for a game, which fair enough. He's playing a tremendous amount while Jokic is gone, so his usage rate, I'm sure, has gone up significantly. Therefore, him getting injured more often, but had a 29 and 26, which is definitely good. If you play another 2 games, 110 is very nice. But he wasn't covered by the flex. It was Flag that was. Amen Thompson over 3 games, had an 87. I will definitely take that for him after kind of not a disappointing week last week with 4, but, I'll definitely take 87 for him. Landry Shamet, my probably longest tenured guy on this team. Had a 26 against Brooklyn. Beautiful. 11 and 5 against Philadelphia and Dallas, but that's okay. Bam Adebayo played 5 games, which was really nice. And unfortunately, with Khalil Ware going down, it really opened up, Bam Adebayo averaging more, scoring more. He had a 6 against Golden State in that first game. Everyone was like, wow, he could be a bit of a waste of a trade. But I didn't really have any doubt. He still had 4 games to go. 125 over 4 games is very good for Bam, even if we got rid of that Golden State game. Definitely will take that. He plays 4 this week. You're probably wondering, why is it 4? It's because they missed that 1 game against Chicago because of the moisture, something to do with the court or something to do with the court, and it was slippery or something like that. So they couldn't play. Now it's 4. Now it's probably fine to keep Bam. There is no team with a 5-game week. So that kind of saves me a trade there. So potentially could be Flag, could be Barnes and Giannis, and could have a full team of playing 4, which is really nice. Going to Kevin Durant with a 92, which is really good over the 3 games. He's been in some really good form as of recent. He's averaging 27.5. We can't ask for much more, which is really nice. Scotty Barnes, unfortunately, you are on the chopping block. 126 over 4 games. Not that I want to get rid of you, but your poor scheduling says I need to get rid of you. He plays 5 games in a row where he plays 3 games in the week. Unfortunately, no goods for my team. And probably for your team as well. Even if he does well, it's going to be unfortunate to get rid of him. I skipped over Zeke Naji, but Zeke Naji played the 3 games. Went up in 20K. Wow, fucking worth it. Hey, sorry for my language. 12, 4, 19. I mean, could have done better against Washington. I guess that fourth game might have helped. Prosper doesn't play. Great. Amazing trade in from a month ago. Giannis. Giannis. Three really solid games. And the third game, he left probably a bit earlier than we would like. And now, very unfortunate, he's out for 4 to 6 weeks. How do I feel? Pissed off. Waste of a trade. Cooper Flag. I don't know what's going on with him. I know that last game, unluckily to play Sunday. That was 12 hours ago. Oh, I think he's injured, but I think we need to get rid of him anyways because Dallas go 3-3. So I reckon we're just going to get rid of him anyways. Supposed to get rid of him last week. Sensible is also an interesting option to get rid of, but 4 games, 62 break even, waste of a trade to bring in. Right. And Shea, 163, 65. I can't read. Great week. He plays 3. I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, because I go 3-3-5. Yeah, so the plan is I'm getting rid of Barnes, Flag, and Giannis. And then keeping Shea, because Shea's, an amazing player. Let's have a look at the top performers of the week. Week 13. Wow. I've barely kept up to date with excuse me. I've barely had to keep up to date with the week in general. I need to find my notes here. And Emmanuel quickly at 142. Shout out to the 0.9% of people that have had him. It's unfortunate because he's going to be like a guy that no one's going to go for this week. Same with Nurkic. 89 people had Nurkic. You guys must be just time travelers. But it's good that out of the top 7, we had 5 of them, which was really nice. I don't know how many people, maybe in the top 5%, a higher percentage of people having all 5. But, if you only see that 16% and 10% of people only have got Bam and Scotty, it's an even smaller percentage if you've got the other 3 as well. Wemby, 122. Jalen Johnson, 109. Brown, I wanted to bring him last week, 116. Giannis, look, he still finished 14th in the round or compared to the rest of the comp, which is fine, but he could have done so much better. Is there anyone else significant? Did Cleveland play 3 last week? I'm not sure. Kevin Durant there at 92, and then Thompson 87. Pele last with an 85 over 5 games, which is pretty nice. Same with Fontecchio, Anthony Edwards 79. Domantas Sabonis is back playing. Going to be very annoying for people who still have Renault, so probably time to get rid of him. And Şengün with a 74 over 3 games. Now, I was thinking of bringing him in, but I don't know how to feel about it now, I'll be honest. Let's have a look at the best performer of the week. Week 13, 12.98. Wow. Good stuff to you. Jesus. Had quickly Shea, Doncic, George, Bam. Oh, Lee. Yeah, couldn't have asked for a much better week. You still got money on your bench with Huff, Renault, Bailey. Goodness me. What was OKCD's nuts doing? Similar team. Jaylen Brown, Murray. Must have been, what's his face? Quickly. Probably a big difference there. But yeah, that's the top 50 performers and the best week of the round there. What was I going to do next? Now, the unfortunate thing is that I can't go through most traded in and out because it's so, quick. Like I'm recording 20 minutes after it came out, all the results and stuff. So we're unfortunately going to be leaving that behind. But if we look at break evens this week, Simon Fontecchio with a -15, small forward, power forward, probably not a bad idea to go for. quickly with a -2. Musa Cease, I think that's how you say. I feel like I want to go Fontecchio, unfortunately. Strother Watkins are the only ones with a minus break even. Hardwell, my God, he should have been the guy. He's got a 90. Is that right? Goodness me. Jordan Miller with a 68. There's not really anyone else that's catching my eye, except for Fontecchio, playing 4 games. He could make $1 million. He's projected to make 600K, 38 over 4 games. Will be very interesting. So the teams playing 4 games this week is quite a few, actually. So it's week 14. So we got Atlanta, Brooklyn, Boston, Charlotte, Chicago, Cleveland. Denver's last 4 game week of their massive 7 week run. Detroit, you got Houston now going to be on the start of their massive run. Memphis, LA, Lakers. You've got Minnesota for 3 weeks. New York's going to be good to trade in because they go 4, 4, and 5. Miami as well because they've got 4. But I think the time to get was last week. Philadelphia, Phoenix, Portland, Sacramento, Utah, and Washington. So it'll be very interesting to see what I do with my trades here. So those are the guys I reckon you should be targeting this week with the 4. So any teams playing 2. So there's no teams playing 2, but you got Toronto, San Antonio, you got OKC, New Orleans, Milwaukee, not Miami, Clippers, Indiana, Golden State, Dallas, all playing 3 this week. So, trading out Giannis. It's a lot of money on his head. Also trading out Flag and also trading out Scotty Barnes. How far away is Nikola Jokic? I feel like it was ages away. What does Yahoo Sports have to say? When will he return? When did this come out? Did this come out no, this came out 3 days ago. He's getting evaluated again, so he's not even probably worth it. Yeah, cool. So no Jokic, obviously. So we get 51 mil over 3 guys, which is amazing. So sorry if I was a bit silent there, but we need to bring this back over and see what we want to do here. Now you could call me crazy because I kind of like that Fontecchio thing. And getting rid of Sensibor, bring in Fontecchio, and then we have 53 mil, basically 54 mil over 3 guys, which is nice. So it was Atlanta, Brooklyn, Boston, Charlotte, Chicago, Cleveland, Denver, Detroit, Houston, Indiana, Clippers, no, Lakers, Memphis, Miami, Milwaukee, no, I think Minnesota. Hopefully I got that right. So Dallas, Golden State, Indiana, Clippers. Dallas, Golden State, Indiana, Clippers, Milwaukee. Yep. So, and then we got New York, Orlando to Portland, or is it Sacramento as well? Yep, Sacramento. Sorry if I'm being silent, but this will definitely help with options. What am I missing? I'm missing Utah and Washington. Yeah. Cool. So these are the options we have. I'm probably going to move Thompson there for now. So these are the guys you want to go for. 53 mil. Can also get a center, which we can't really get Jokic, so we'll keep Bam there for now. Look, ideally it could be Johnson. Cade would be beautiful, but they don't play 5, do they? They're going to play 3 next week, then 4. Ideally, how's Portland? They got 4-3-4. So the guys you want to go for, I really want to get a New York guy, and that sounds a bit weird. That's who we want. We kind of want Şengün. Move you there. Move you there. And then it's 19 mil. So we can get basically anyone. And I don't want Karl Anthony Towns because at the moment they're just weird. Can move you there. And so what options do we have here? Is it even worth it getting Fontecchio? I don't even think so. 16 mil. I think we're fine. And then okay, this does not make sense. Okay, I've somehow glitched this. Oh, goodness me. All right. I'm going to have to redo this again. Bang. Bang. All right, Lantern. Sorry if I'll be silent. I kind of know this off by heart, I'm pretty sure. Does Orlando get one? They do. Sorry. Philadelphia Phoenix, Portland, Sacramento, Utah, Washington. Too easy. Okay. 51 mil. Easy answers, Johnson. Let's just move you there for now. And then, Şengün. Is he there? Is he available? 16 mil. So 16 mil for shooting guard / small forward. I can get Jaylen Brown. That is kind of juicy. I won't mind. 87K. Damn. Don't know how we're going to get what's his face? Bloody I can't even think of his name. Don't know how we're going to get Jokic. Jaylen Brown's an option, which is really good. What's Utah like? They've got one game. Is that right? Yeah. So Markman's probably not the guy. Giddy's back. They play 5. Oh, Chicago's plays 5. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Oh, the most traded in and outs updated. Oh my God, let's just get Josh Giddey. Oh, well, let's do our trades now. We got Johnson, Giddey, and Şengün. I think that's pretty decent. And I'm going to go with that. I can't believe the most traded in and outs are already available. And let's optimize here. 1149. And we've got Shea as the only guy playing 3. Oh, so we do have a guy playing 5 games, which is really nice. I didn't even realize, which is really nice. Now, I can go for Fontecchio if I really feel like it, because we got to get Jokic back in somehow. I don't believe that he'll miss another game once he comes back, but he does get reevaluated. So I guess we're just going to roll with the flow. It's a weird to go. Giddy's not going to score 102, but I kind of want to go Doncic. Anyways, let's look at the most traded in and out for the so far this week. So top 3 is the 3 that I've got: Giannis, Scotty Barnes, Flag. Flag's been injury prone, and he's got 2 games of playing 3. Scotty Barnes are playing 5 weeks in a row playing 3. Giannis is injured. We all know that. I've gone over it. Queen, I got rid of him last week or the week before, so I think it's time to hop off from him as well, because that schedule is not nice for New Orleans. Yep, 3 weeks in a row where they're playing 3. Renault's time to get rid of him. Sabonis is back. Shea, get rid of him if you can't get rid of anyone else. Like, you've got a really solid team. You can't think of anyone else. Be my big guest. Get rid of Shea. But at the same time, I'm not going to get rid of him because he's not going to be much loss of points there. He will also be covered by the flex for you. Victor Wembanyama with a 3. I don't think their schedule's nice. They've got 2 games where they're playing 3. Porter Jr., sure, you can get rid of him, I reckon. Jamal Murray, don't know. And Kawhi, I don't know why people had him in the first place. I know this has gone by really quick, unfortunately. Most traded in, we have got Jalen Johnson. Yep, I'm bringing him in. Hopefully he doesn't get injured. And I think all will go well. 540K, him going down definitely helped. He's got Indiana, Boston, Houston, and Indiana again, which is nice. Doncic, after a very solid week, go for him, I reckon. He should be the number 1 trade target because their schedule is actually not too bad. They do play 4, 3, 5, and then I think afterwards their weeks are good. KD, 16.8 mil is actually not too bad. I think I would go him over the other 3 as well. So that's just my opinion. I'd go for Kevin Durant over Amen Thompson and Şengün. Jaylen Brown, I really wanted to get in. I could still bring him in if I'm not confident on Şengün, which could be an option. I might go Jaylen Brown. But also, I don't have to waste a trade getting rid of him when Şengün's got a really nice schedule. I'll have a think about it. Giddy, I'm surprised now that I've found out that they're playing 5 games, playing Miami twice as well. Only 3.7% so far of the trades being done of him bringing him in. People must not realize yet. Şengün kind of went over him. I've got him at the moment, but I don't know. Why are people bringing in Victor? Just don't. Vucevic is interesting. 15 mil. You could go for him. I'm going Giddy, but I just don't know. What do they got next week? Chicago. Sorry, I'm like 5, 4, 5. Yeah, true. You could keep Giddy for next week and Vucevic. There's not a lot of teams though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 9 teams are playing 4 games next week. So interesting. It'll be interesting for Chicago there. Simon Fontecchio is probably the guy that the first like semi-decent guy that we can go for as our moneymaker there. Not a bad option in my opinion. And Denny of Dia, I mean, go for him, but I think there's better options in that top 10% there. Oh my God, it looks so small when you zoom out. And so does this as well. Let's go to the team here. Why does this look tiny to me? All right, so if we look back at my trades, I did go Şengün, Johnson, and Giddy, obviously trading out Giannis, Flag, and Barnes with 880K left over. But I'm kind of 50-50ing if I bring in Şengün or bring in Jaylen Brown. And because I've got 3 Houston guys, it's pretty, I don't know. It's a bit much. I don't know if it's like annoying or not, but I don't know. Memphis, San Antonio, Atlanta, and Dallas. Have a look at Jaylen Brown's matchups. They've got Portland, Atlanta, Sacramento, Milwaukee. No Giannis, Milwaukee either. Sacramento, terrible. Atlanta is average and Portland's average. Memphis, San Antonio, Atlanta, Dallas. Oh, both are not great. I think I'm just going to stick with Şengün, I reckon. But the Josh Giddey thing really surprised me. I completely forgot that they're going to play 5 this week. So, really, really nice. Shea 3, Luka 4, Murray 4, Thompson 4, Şengün 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 5, 4, 4, 4, 4. I think that's going to do it for me at the moment. I don't really have anything else much more to say, unfortunately. We could probably just go over again the guys that I like. when it comes to trading them in, because I feel like I don't do that enough, in my opinion. You can let me know if I do or don't. But I feel like Fontecchio is the main guy to go for if you were to downgrade. I'm just in a position where I don't think I can. I mean, obviously I can using the boost, but I'm going to use that boost when Jokic comes back into the lineup. Don't bring in quickly. Stroth is no, it's just not worth it. Getting Denver guys anymore. But in terms of bringing guys in for this week, give me 2 seconds. Does Indiana play 4? I've already forgotten. No, they don't. I bloody knew it. Miami, Minnesota. Yep, 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 yep. Bang, bang, bang. Cool. Cool. All right, so best guys to go for. Obviously, if you don't have Doncic, Johnson, Maxey, they're the main. I think Maxey. I think if you don't have him yet, I think you should be bringing him in because of his schedule. If we look here and Philadelphia, I mean, last week was the time to go for him, but 4, 4, and 5, which is really nice. There, you've got Cade, who I feel like is not a bad option, but he's got 3 than 4, where teams are going 4 and 5. As much as I would love to go for New York guys, their team at the moment is just a bit of a scramble. And I'm only just basing it off the podcast I listened to of Zach Lowe. If you don't listen to him, he's great. He's not a shouty guy like those ESPN dudes are. But yeah, Doncic, I think, is another guy to go for as well if you don't have him. I was very lucky enough to keep him this week. Cade, I'd love to bring him in, but I think it's week 16 where he goes on that massive run of just playing 4 games, which is nice. If Dia's okay, you've just got to think about schedule when it comes to that. Like Şengün is the guy to go for, in my opinion. Jamal Murray might get traded to a New York guy next week. Yeah, but I've got Kessler. Giddy's also a guy. I'm really high on Jaylen Brown. I reckon at the end of the season, he can average more than a 27. Now, I know he kind of chucks quite a bit of shots up, but I think it's worth it to take a punt on Jaylen Brown there. Oh, my God. Embiid killed it. I don't know if he's back to playing 4 minutes again, but he could be a sneaky pod play for you guys if you want to go with that route. I'm personally not going to risk it because of my team and how it's kind of shaped up. I just don't feel like doing any more risks. So, but if you're confident with your team and you can afford taking a risk, 15 mil is really nice. Now it's really intriguing me instead of Schenker. I don't be saving a mil, but it's probably not worth it. Randall, Michael Porter Jr. has been on fire. I think everyone's kind of known that for a bit. Don't go Sabonis. Don't go Banchero. Wow, Jalen Jalen Brunson. Too many Jalen's in the league. Bam, still in. I wouldn't go for him, but still, if you've got him, don't trade him out. Is what I'm trying to say. Same guys with the Miami guys, except for Khalil Ware. That'd be really annoying if you brought him in. I feel so sad and bad for you. How amazing is it that they have not updated Trae Young's little logo to Washington? Is that the same with McCollum and oh no, they've changed McCollum and what's his face? Okay, they've changed it for Kispert and McCollum, but they haven't changed it for Trae Young. So those are the guys I reckon you guys should go for. I think that's going to do it for me. So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you guys have a good one. Let me know what your trades are going to be. Let me know if you like my trades or give me any feedback. I'm super honest. I love to take on feedback. So let me know. Thanks for tuning in again. Hopefully you guys have a good one. Good luck for the week of NBA. Thanks again for tuning in. And I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.